Hi, I'm Eric from Simply Elegant Home Cooking. Today I'm going to show you a delicious, elegant dish. We're going to be doing an Italian steak salad known as tagliata. This is a delicious dish featuring perfectly cooked medium rare steak over a bed of arugula with some shaved Parmesan and Calabrian chili peppers. This is absolutely delicious. You don't want to miss it, so stick around and I'm going to show you how it's done. So I'll be using a flat iron steak today, although you could absolutely substitute in either flank steak or skirt steak. They work equally well. You just want to be sure to take the steak out of the refrigerator about 45 minutes before the cooking time. So when you make tagliata or really any steak salad, one of the most important components is the vinaigrette. This is really everything you need, just some salt and pepper, lemon, Italian red wine vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. So first I'm going to juice half of that lemon. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the red wine vinegar. Now, if you don't have red wine vinegar, you can use just lemon juice. Just use a little bit more, obviously. And next, I'm going to add the extra virgin olive oil. You want to use a very high quality Italian olive oil, and you want the ratio to be about 2/3 oil. And next, we're going to season generously with some fresh cracked black pepper and sea salt. Now we just need to give that a stir to incorporate it all. And that's the consistency you're looking for. You just want to use either a small whisk or a fork and just whisk that until it emulsifies completely. And this next ingredient is really the star of the steak salad. These are Calabrian chili peppers. They're a little bit hard to find, but I'm seeing them more and more in nice grocery stores. These are chili peppers grown in southern Italy, and they impart a really unique flavor. It's kind of a spicy, smoky, salty flavor. They're really, really good, and I strongly urge you to use them. And you want to take about a dozen of those Calabrian chili peppers, remove the stem, cut them into strips, and remove most but not all of the seeds. It should look a little something like this. And off camera, I also thinly sliced 3 cloves of garlic. You can use that same cutting board. These are going to be added at the same time as the Calabrian peppers. And next, using a really sharp knife, you want to very thinly slice some red onion. Okay, and here's what we're left with. I only sliced up about a quarter of that red onion. You cut it really thin, so you don't need to use a lot of it. And you'll notice I also have some yellow cherry tomatoes. I've cut these in half. You can use any color cherry tomatoes. They add a really nice touch to the steak salad. Okay, so we got all the prep out of the way ahead of time. Very, very important when making tagliata or really any dish, any fancy dish. You want to get your prep out of the way. Now I'm going to preheat a large skillet on medium-high heat. Okay, so while we did all that prep, our steak was sitting out for about 40 minutes, coming up to room temperature. I've blotted it dry with a paper towel. Now the last step, just before this goes in the pan, we just want to season it with some cracked black pepper and sea salt. And off camera, I seasoned the other side of the flat iron steak. Okay, so now our skillet is up to full temperature. At this point, I'm going to add just a small amount of olive oil, and then I'm going to add in the steak. And obviously you want to get the pan really hot. You want to make sure that your steak sizzles the moment it hits the pan. Now I have turned it down a little bit to about medium. And after about 2.5, 3 minutes on that first side, we're going to give it a flip. You can see we got nice color on that first side, and we have some beautiful pan drippings in the bottom of the pan. These are going to help us when we go to make our warm vinaigrette. Okay, so we're 3 minutes in on the second side, 6 minutes total. I'm just going to take that off. We got some nice color on both sides, and I'm going to turn the heat off on our skillet for just a moment or two. And after giving that pan just about a minute to rest, I'm going to go ahead and add in our Calabrian chilies as well as our sliced garlic. We're just going to give that a quick saute, and then we're going to add about half of the vinaigrette. And you'll notice I've been scraping at those brown bits with a spatula. Most of that will come up and add some delicious flavor into the vinaigrette. And just the last thing you want to add is any accumulated juices from the steak. We're going to add that in and continue to mix it. And we're going to let that warm vinaigrette come a little bit back down in temperature for just a few minutes. Perfect opportunity to dress our arugula salad for the tagliata. So I have some baby arugula, and I'm going to add some of those sliced red onions to it. And next I'm going to go ahead and add in some shaved Parmigiano Reggiano. And we didn't use all of our vinaigrette in the pan. We saved about half of it. What you want to do next, you want to give it a big stir to incorporate it again. And we're going to add a little bit of that on. And just use your hands to mix it up. This is the best tool. And there you go, perfectly cooked medium rare steak. Just a couple finishing touches. I'm going to put a little bit more of the shaved Parmigiano Reggiano on top. And last but not least, I'm going to drizzle on some of that delicious warm vinaigrette along with the sliced garlic and Calabrian chili peppers. Okay, and here is the finished dish plated up. Tagliata, this is an Italian steak salad delicious, elegant dish. You could serve this on a date night, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, really anytime you want to put something really special together that's going to impress. This could be the dish. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Eric from Simply Elegant Home Cooking, and I'll see you again real soon.